Let's try that again, shall we? Now you can hear me. Hopefully. Let me know if you can't. You hear clicking. There we are. Cool. Anyways, welcome to episode 134 of Nerd Acumen Wrestling, or NAW. So 134 life is what I was saying. Yeah. Technical. I had the wrong source on. I was messing around with a few things. As you can hear, let me know if you can hear the sound effects, the hey yo. I've changed a few things, added a few things, and tweaked some things. Talked to Locke earlier today and we had to update. Was it cut off? Yeah, somebody cut me off. Come on. How dare they? Is our tag match tonight? No, we have to wait till Thursday for that one. Igor. We'll get it Thursday. We have to wait till our show. No noise from that alert. Really? That's really annoying. I tweaked things too. It's supposed to be coming through. Anything that time? It's supposed to come through. I don't know, let me mute output. There. Yep. Fix now. If somebody wants to host us, we'll see if that works. This is what happens when I try to change things and tweak things. There's a learning curve, apparently. Somebody give us a host, and we'll test and see if that works. Igor's lost in his toxic waste addiction again. That's okay, Igor. We get our shot Thursday. Rick, what's going on, man? Already hosting. Anyone who hasn't hosted us yet, please host us. We want to test something out.
Hey,
Bones, thanks for the host. Let me know if you heard that. Hopefully that works.
Hey, yo.
There's another host. Hopefully that worked. Heard it that time. Yes. Alright, cool. So we got some sound effects. How are you, Batman? How is you? That's a great question. How are you?
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 359 pounds.
Eating dinner. Don't mind me.
He's one half of the men's Robert the Punisher Jones.
You ever hear rated? One half of the Degenerates coming out. One half of your tag team champions. They will be competing later tonight for those titles. But we're opening up our first contest. Exclamation point match 1 if you're voting along. This is for the Twitch Championship. And tonight and Thursday are the last 2 nights of the month for the awards. I know technically Sunday is still part of the month, but how we're doing it is I'm rewarding.
Hey, yo.
Thanks to the host, Warline. I'm rewarding those that rank well, whether it be in bit donations or voting, with title matches at this pay-per-view, as is the Clash of Champions. So that's how we're doing it this time around. And then, of course, the individual that donated the most bits will become a guest general manager. However, right now, they're also our commissioner. So conflict of interest, we'll have to sort that one out, Cody, and figure that out. If you want to reward someone else, or if you want to get your own show again. So we'll talk about that. Gutty says, boo. What's up, Gutty? So how is everyone doing? Annihilation has to win the tag titles. We have an advantage. You do. Champion, the NAW champion, adds. Glad to have you back and chat with us. Congrats, champ. Now I can tell you like this. Roland says, man, it's good seeing this again, even though I've never seen it. Yeah, nah. You'll get used to it. NAW's the flagship show. It's the one that started it all. So, Cody missed what I said. Right now, though, you're the leader in bit donations, Cody. So that means you're the front runner for guest general manager in October. With you being commissioner as well, conflict of interest. Do you want to reward somebody else, or how do you want to handle that? We can talk outside of the stream as well. So, Wolfpack in the house. So here, kicking things off. One of the best, biased opinion. We'll see if he does well. Are we shocked that Cody is leading? No, Cody, he does so much and allows us to get all these updates in the time that we can commit to the show like this. So a lot is owed to Cody in that regard. Real talk, cool. Promise you're gonna make me choke on my pizza roll. Prepping my cap. I did. You should get tracking any day this week. So yes, Cody, you should get your tracking info any day this week. Racist to Russians. Trevor with a hate. It's not about winning or losing. It's about how awesome you can be. The man that represents that awesomeness, though, is your NAW and Twitch champion here. The Champ. Didn't I? I thought I did. My bad. It's been a busy couple weeks.
And introducing the champion.
I had a lot in my inbox over the last week and a half, to be honest with you.
Weighing in at 241 pounds, he is the Internet Champion. The total package, Cody Gray.
Move to NAW, more my speed, retirement home brand, huh? Alright. So yeah, Warline, great question, and I'm glad you mentioned that. The first of every month is when I scoop up updates. The final update for 2K19 will be October 1st. Get your updates in and make a second of Tire for Halloween Havoc. Because that's going to be a fun pay-per-view, as you saw in the trailer leading up to the show today. That will be around the time of our final show in 2K19. So make a new update to your regular attire, and then definitely anyone out there that wants a special Halloween attire, make it. October 1st is the last time I am pulling updates for 2K19. From there, we will transition to 2K20 in the month of November. So one more update from everybody for this game. After that, no more updates. We are starting in November. No official date yet, but it'll be early November. I want to give a little bit of time for people to start buying the game. I don't want to do it launch week and then have like 4 characters. I'm going to give a couple weeks. Last of Us 2 Collector's Edition's on sale. Honestly, I'll probably just get the regular game if I can. I don't really need a collector for that one. Gotta get a job though. Getting 2K20 on the 27th. Yeah. It'll take a couple weeks. Like I said, I'm not gonna do it launch week for this game, so we'll give it time. Who wants to give you a copy of 2K20? Well, it seems like we have Wicked. Shout out to Wicked. He might not be on in chat here live with us, but he is doing a contest. He's been watching every show over the last month and leading into the launch of the new game, where you're going to be put in a Royal Rumble, and he'll be giving away not 1, not 2, but 3 copies of 2K20 on the Xbox One. So if you can't get your hands on a copy, your best option is to tune into many shows as possible between right now and when that game comes out, because he is watching. Probably a lot of people get it for Black Friday. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was going to be, I think, right before Survivor Series. Survivor Series might be our first show with 2K20 or our final official show with 2K19. I haven't decided yet. So one of the things we got to do is make sure we get all the characters. Another thing that we have to do is create all the arenas, create the belts. Hey yo, thanks for the host, Nightmare. So it's a lot of work that needs to be done, which is fine. It just takes time. I've seen price drops for Black Friday down to 30 or 40 before. Yeah. So yeah, we are getting closer. We're about a month away to the launch of the new game. So as the weeks go on, I'll continue to update you, and then we'll start to grab characters as you get the game, and then we'll rebuild the rosters. And just like that, this Twitch Championship match is over. Rated, aka Robert, taking the belt away from the king. We have a new Twitch champion in our opening contest. Wow. Rated putting me through a table. Thanks, buddy. That was quick. Why do I have a feeling like tonight's going to be quick?
Here is your winner and new Internet Champion, Robert the Punisher Jones.
Wait, why would that be the match? Huh? Why not? Cody, you got screwed. You didn't even get beat. Snatch a photo for that. For our Instagrams. Igor's sneaking up on people. Congratulations, new Twitch champ rated. Dethroning the king here. Let's set up match 2. This is a traditional tag team match. Legacy, of course, being Atticus and Alex the Kid versus 2 members of Nerds of Wrestling, a.k.a. the Miller Time, Kevin and Trevor here. Get your votes in now. Either Legacy or Miller Time. Horrible. Be a limb? Yeah. You know. Shaking things up. Why you keep making me eat kids? Why not? Why not? Who won, Seth? Who won? Rated won the opening contest. Get your votes in now. Exclamation point. Match 2. Space. But either Legacy or Miller. Millers. Who? What do you mean who? Like an owl? Ooh. Ooh. What's up, Darkness? How's it going? Glad to have you. So we're working on our next community night. One of the things that was announced recently, you may have seen, was Borderlands 3 getting Halloween-related content. So we're going to be doing that sometime in October, whenever that launches. Dead by Daylight Xbox tomorrow. We could try to work that out. That could be fun. Anybody have Dead by Daylight on Xbox or Game Pass? Because if you have Game Pass, you have Dead by Daylight. We have nothing officially scheduled for tomorrow's community night. But those interested, we could definitely sort something out. I think that could be fun. Rated says they're down for tomorrow, 181. Warlion.
All the way to the ring.
Batman, appreciate you.
Weight of
Watching while working. We appreciate that.
60 pounds.
What are we doing, Borderlands? Hey, yo, thanks for the host, Darkness. Sometime in October, definitely. We want to do stuff before then, though, Trevor. I know we want to start that. Me, the Millers, and Locke are going to start a complete playthrough of Borderlands with new characters. We want to do that ASAP. I don't know when. So Legacy coming out here first. Can you join the playthrough of which one, Borderlands or Dead by Daylight?
And their opponent, at a combined weight of 800 pounds, Kevin.
I think you can only run with 4 people in Borderlands. I could be wrong though. And we're doing the playthrough on PS4, by the way, for anyone interested. So you've been pondering who you'll face in your last match. You want Don one last time. Ooh. So if you're watching, can we book Paige and Don on Thursday night, this Thursday, for the final encounter? If you're watching, pro. If not, I'll reach out to you. We do have you booked, Paige, on Sunday as 4-place final match against the Stiff Dicks. That's a match that's happening this Sunday. The final encounter. I would like to see Don and Paige one final time, though. Hey, yo, thanks, Cope. Thanks for the host. Glad to have you. What's up? What's up? What's up?
I have the balls to say things that nobody else has the balls to say.
I got Rob complain about it later.
Wow, Cody feels he got robbed. The King wants to face Rated. We're going to see that Thursday in our Twitch match. Hey, yo, thanks for the host. Heard the readout for the Redemption 2? Yes. Things are working. Things are working. New features. Well, old features, but new features for us. Glad to have that. Miller time. Hot tag. Atticus legal man now. Against Trevor here. Miller time doing work on these kids. It's not good for them. So technically new because it was implemented directly in OBS. Yeah. Sure. I've seen it and heard it on other people's streams before on Twitch, but I added some new things for various things. So hopefully you dig it. It's not good for your betting. Yeah, I don't like all desktop audio. No. I'm not a fan of that. Too many other things happening on the desktop. Atticus now doing work on Trevor, cutting the ring in half, knocking the official down, tagging in Alex the Kid. Over the ref, that was incredible. Back and forth action. Again, traditional tag team rules here. It's not elimination. First one to get a pinfall or submission will win this.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
Thanks for that. Fire me. Did I pick that voice? I did. I did. You're welcome. Gotta have some fun with things.
Hey yo.
Hey yo. Thanks for the host, Alex. Did I use TTS donation messages? I mean, I messed with a bunch of things on here. To hear it say that. Yeah, I tweaked some things today. So, you're hearing it for the first time. I'm hearing a lot of these live for the first time. We may change some things. We may keep some things. So, it's interesting. Trevor here celebrating early as he splashes Atticus there. Dragging him across the logo. Pinfall attempt. Alex Kidd breaking that up. Nice drop kick. Didn't affect Kevin much, though, to be honest. Will it say? I mean, I don't know. Most of them should narrate what you guys type in there, so.
Hey yo.
Hey yo Comics, thanks for the host. Pitfall 10 from Atticus. Trevor kicks out at 2. Dropping the Kid down. Atticus in trouble here. Two veteran tag teams here in this contest, though. A lot of our veterans do reside here on Tuesday nights for NAW. The flagship show of our program here. Of course, you can catch Nerd Elite Wrestling every Thursday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But the tradition and old school, if you will, is here on Tuesdays. The original. With the leg.
Stiff asterisk 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 S will beat foreplay soon.
Oh! He just tapped out Trevor. OG's down since episode 1. Legacy picking up a win here in our second match. Wow. I think it's censored dicks, by the way. I'm gonna read that back. Former champion Alex the Kid on Thursday nights. Yeah, I won't say it. That's okay. You could add a space and just spell it out. That could be fun. Oh, 2 for comics. Trevor can't be mad about the loss. They are good. The stiff decks.
Stiff BICCS will beat foreplay soon.
Here are your winners, Alex
Cody thinks they'll beat foreplay.
and
No, foreplay was
AJ.
a pretty hard team to beat. They were pretty solid. Woo! That's a fun one. Congratulations, Legacy, on your big win here tonight. You guys want your deck stuff? Saggy Limp deck. God. Just need a Stone Cold one? Yeah, we do. I am saying that because I did used to be in foreplay. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong. Coming up next, speaking of Warline, we have Lock Steady Grand Canyon! Exclamation point match 3 if you're voting along. Get your votes in now. This is an Extreme Rules 1v1 match. There you go. You can't wait for this. Yeah, your grand return to the main card on Tuesdays. Glad to have you back.
I am going to waste so many strands on this thing to hear it say a ton of stuff.
There you go, Cody. I gotta fix that soundbite. Now that you can hear it, yeah. I am glad that it's doing that now. Shout out to Locke for getting me to update. I'm of the mindset that if a version I'm on is working and I'm not forced to update, I'm not going to update to the brand new version, especially if it hasn't had all the bugs worked out. So, you look, you still can't find the card for Night of Champions? It's because it's not official yet. Page, not official. I'm waiting for all the votes. Winners from Thursday and bit donation winners from Thursday, well, for the month, to book all those matches. So the card will be posted sometime Friday.
I may just only comment with this now face with tears of joy.
Making his way to the ring from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 260 pounds, Rob Jr.
Good luck, Locke. This Canyon.
Woo.
How did Foreplay get a match? We broke up. Because the Stiff Dicks showed up and they think that they were the first Triple X, alright? We have to put them in their place and teach them the lesson. And the fans wanted one more match of Foreplay Page. Just one more. You can't say no to the fans. Plus we have merch to sell, okay? We have boxes of that stuff that we haven't sold. There you have it, Warline in chat, aka Grand Canyon, in competition now. Excited for Extreme Rules. I don't know if that's a good thing for Locke.
Hey yo.
Hey yo, Kyra, thanks for the host. Welcome to the show. Don't mind me, I'm just eating dinner. We have we don't really have foreplay shirts. That'd be funny though.
One
more match. We'll have my last match next week. I'm not having my last match as foreplay. Oh, come on. Go big or go home, right? He thrives in Extreme Rules. Here we go.
I am Ric Flair, the stylin', profilin', limousine riding, jet flying, kiss stealing, wheelin' and dealin' son of a gun.
You are. I'm going to change that. I'm going to be dreaming about, woo! Like Snoopy, dude. Like Peanuts. Hiya, Chuck. Come on.
Unlike you, I don't waste all these people's time bitching and moaning and bitching 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 and bitching. Are you bitching?
Kyra with a tag team title shot here, redeeming her strands for that. You're getting it.
Member of his choosing for a title shot.
That is happening this Thursday. That was a long one. And bitching. Like I said, I messed with some sound effects. I may be tweaking some things. Was that Dolph? I believe that was Punk. It's not ridiculous. It's fantastic. It's wrestling at its finest. Locke, Grand Canyon, meanwhile, on the outside of the ring, that is in play here. I think that's the longest soundbite that I grabbed, by the way, too. So, you're welcome. We'll work on obtaining different ones and rotate things as they come up with better ideas, but I snagged a handful today. We don't have another female member of Genesis, so Cross can pick his partner. Ooh. You got it. Let me in. The Fiend Ray. Yeah. That's not a bad one.
You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers and it didn't get you anywhere. Talk about your Psalms. Talk about John chapter 316. Austin 316 says, I just whipped your asterisk.
Can't handle it. You guys are crazy. Canyon doing work now with a spinning back fist on Locke. Locke, you are definitely in trouble. Canyon said it right. Extreme Rules is where he thrives, and he is indeed showcasing just that in this contest here tonight. I do have a really cool one that I added for both 316. Yeah, I added some cool sound bites for both a follow as well as a sub. So if you have an Amazon Prime account, utilize that free Twitch Prime. You can do it once a month with us for free. We'd love to have it. And again, there's a cool perk that you get, the NAW and EW emotes, as well as a now custom sound bite for when you follow us or sub to us, or both. Cody gonna
I'd be
just
like to think
destroy it
that
with
maybe
this
this
thing.
company will be better off after Vince McMahon is dead. But the fact is it's going to be taken over by his idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law. And the rest of his stupid family.
Miller Time is showering after their loss. That's why he's not there. Hadouken from Locke. Pinfall attempt. And a surprising victor. 2 finishers back to back somehow from Locke. Yeah, great question, Canyon. How did he obtain that? I don't like it. Locke on a win streak lately, to be honest. Yeah, Trevor recognizing it too. Unreal. I'm at a loss. I'm gonna have a pizza roll.
Here is your winner, Rob Jr.
Uh-oh. Huggins now coming out here.
Only cause he's coming back in a month he won.
Only because he's coming back in a month he won. Yeah, Locke, after Halloween Havoc, will be returning as general manager of NAW. I don't know at this point, with the rise in success with him and Nerds of Wrestling, if that's the best thing for business, to be honest. How do you know when your Prime sub is due to run out? It should show you how many days remaining if you're on a computer. In the top right, when you click the drop down, it'll say when you have the option for sub plans, it'll say how many days you have. Huggins came to his partner's aid. It looks that way. Statement made here from Huggins, coming out and jumping Locke.
Well, why don't you quit? Why don't you quit and go to the bingo halls with your indie friends, Daniel?
Extreme Rules match. Elimination. Smalls, Amanda, AJ, Lana, and Andrea D. Get your votes in now. This is match 4. Exclamation point. Match 4. Space. Then either Smalls, Amanda, AJ, Lana, or Andrea D. Unreal that we're already on match 4. Tonight is flying, I feel like. And again, this Sunday is Clash of Champions. Join us Sunday night, roughly at 8 p.m. start time for our pay-per-view event, featuring all the winners of September, whether it be bit donations or voting. The top individuals, somewhere in the top 10-ish, will be getting title matches, guaranteed for various titles. I will be posting as soon as possible those winners, and what the card will be. Do a bunch of dark matches if it goes too quick. I mean, who knows? These other matches could go slower, so we don't know. Sometimes it happens that way. A big main event, of course. Who knows how long that'll end up going. DNA Championship on the line tonight yet. Tag Team Championship on the line tonight. Still 2 more title matches and an extra match between those. Yes, a very big main event, says Rated. I'm excited. DNA Championship in the main event. First time in a while. Bowen's putting prestige back on that belt. Get your votes in, though, for this one.
Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, the Princess,
Trevor, yes, you should. I think yes. If you're rewarding title shots too, it doesn't matter what show you're on, as long as the person you're rewarding them to is on that specific show. So Trevor, you can give me an NAW title shot to join IROP on Thursday. I will be more than willing to accept that. So yes, I give a yeah for that occasion. So yes, please reward me with an NAW title shot to face Cody, since he lost his title earlier tonight. When are we crowning a Murder Mitten champion? Yeah, the tournament is taking longer than expected. We were originally planning for Clash of Champions, but as soon as possible, we'll be completing that tournament. We're going to be posting official brackets soon. I have one made. And I've been working with Pro on booking that. So we will crown one ASAP. Now we're discussing entitlement. Prototype. What's going on? Glad to have you. Welcome.
And from Battle Creek, Michigan, Princess.
Where is Boss Lady? I'm not sure. Shout out to Crow. Shout out to Crystal. Wherever you two may be. Hope all is well. You have no problem with a lot of our theme songs, Lacey Evans. That's one of the biggest reasons I'm excited for the new game, is to revamp characters and see all the updates and changes to people. And again, just another reminder, October 1st is the final update that I'll be snagging for new characters for 2K19 and updates to those characters. So make sure you get your updates in anytime, but October 1st is when I'll be going in and scooping them all up. And yes, no more repeat themes in the new game. We will be creating a spreadsheet with all the themes and factions and keeping that updated. So if it's taken, you can potentially challenge someone if they accept for a theme. Grand Canyon will be very, very different. Believe that. I'm excited, Warline. Excited. Come on, Triple H. Nice theme. Want to fight about it? Basically, it's basically how it's going to go down. Are all these characters yours or the community's? The community. So we use hashtag NAW just like the show here. They upload the community creations. I download them all and I put them on two different rosters. One roster Tuesday, one roster Thursday. And that's basically the gist of the show here. Computer versus computer. Everyone's maxed out at 100.
Watch me whip, watch me nay.
It probably has Trevor. Yeah, it probably has. Good Charlotte. Yeah. Grand Canyon. Hoping to win the Rumble and get a copy. Hey, here's to hoping. I might even raffle one up too. I think after we fulfill this raffle here, I'll raffle off a copy of the game as well.
And from Ann Arbor, Michigan.
PC, we're on Xbox One. You know this was a mistake. Hey, as long as y'all are having fun, that's why we're here, right? No mistakes. It's all part of the fun. How you guys use your strands is your business. How you earn them is just by watching. That's it. Any of our live streams.
Follow and support the greatest channel on Twitch, Dose of Nerd Acumen.
You're too kind, man. You're too kind. I appreciate that. We just like to have fun here.
Baby shark do
No.
do do.
Oh, here we go again. Alright, elimination rules between these 5 women. Who will come out on top here? Andrew D going down hard. Pinfall attempt from Lana. 2 pinfalls. Who's the ref counting? Smalls eliminated. Down to 4. Kicks out. Harris says bye-bye, Smalls. Yeah, doing work indeed. Yeah, join our community. Become part of this, Proto. It's a lot of fun. Haven't won a vote all night. Jeez, comics. That's the thing, too, about this show. Like, you think your character has what it takes to win. Well, step up, because you never know what will happen on each and every show. It's honestly what keeps this thing the most interesting.
Here's a throwback to that Mario Maker episode with the lights out. It's less dangerous here. We are now entertain us. I feel stupid and contagious. Here we are now entertain us.
Thanks for the throwback there. Back in June, we did a Mario Maker 2 episode. Grand Canyon was a part of that one in chat. Recalling that there were a bunch of us just quoting song lyrics and having the thing read them off. That was a really fun episode of the Weekly Dosage. Definitely check that one out. We have a playlist on our YouTube channel as well as here for our old Weekly Dosage, now a retired show. But Lana eliminated by Amanda. Yeah, that's awesome throwback. That was such a fun evening. Yeah, no, we're on a different level in that episode. You can't repeat that, and it's always tough when you don't have that person next to you to thrive off of and bounce off of as far as energy. AJ here now with the big powerbomb set up to Amanda. Oh, buckle bomb. That is not good. She is in trouble here. Aaron won a big one earlier tonight. Will AJ win? Rated one tonight too. The family doing work. Pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? No. 2 count. Back and forth here between Amanda and AJ. And one of the things that we're going to continue to do here on this show as we progress, especially into 2K20, we're going to continue to up the presentation and look at what we do. So definitely put some work into your character, your entrances, your moves, because we want to make the show bigger, better, and more entertaining every week. Because I still personally feel we have not reached our peak yet. Amanda setting up a move here. Did I? I did. I did, yes. So thank you for that. Amanda picking up the win over AJ. The upset. The Rated family could have kept it going here. Unfortunately, AJ fell short. But not without a fight, though. That's for damn sure. Honestly, though, Amanda is a tough person to face. Bone's doing really well at the 3-1. That's awesome. That's a good evening, especially here late in the month. And the more you watch, the more you get chances to vote, and the better odds you have each month getting title shots. 0-4, no. Batman is 3-1 now also. Congratulations there on your big victory. Elimination rules for that one. Setting up match 5 on the card. Exclamation point, match 5, space. The Degenerates, the tag team champions, Annihilation. the challengers, and mark the end. The tag team on the right there. Devin was 0-1. Now you're on a winning streak. Keep it going. I'm assuming you're going to vote for yourself here. But again, the Degenerates on the left, Annihilation, then Mark the End. Those are the 3 tag teams in this tag team championship match. Get your votes in now. 2 Annihilation, sure. Well, that's what I say. Annihilation in the middle, Mark the End on the right to differentiate. So make sure you put that to differentiate the teams. So Mark the End is the 2 on the right, Annihilation the 2 in the middle, and then the Degenerates on the left, the tag team champions.
I recently decided to sell my vacuum cleaner as all it was doing was gathering dust.
Kyra, that's a good one. It sounds like your vacuum cleaner sucks. That's all I got. That's what we need. We need we need a comedy night. If y'all got jokes, I want to hear them.
Rise to the top, oh yeah. I am the queen. Yeah, let me say it, yeah.
Time to get my belt back.
Ooh, yeah. Ready to go in after the NAW title. With his redemption there, you're going to get your shot against Adam, and that'll be happening ASAP. Heck, it might even be happening this Sunday. Gotta figure that out. Figure out how we can book everyone. Oh yeah, now you see here, it's the Macho Man rated. You guys gotta pick which Annihilation. You can just put Annihilation. There's 2 teams. Yes, please mark the end if the right team is who you want. Annihilation in the middle, and then on the left, the Degenerates. Here we go.
I have downloaded this new app. It's great. It tells you what to wear, what to eat, and if you put on weight, it's called the Daily Mail.
I feel like that's a play on words. NAW champion there. That belt looks good around his waist. Shout out to Adam. Shout out Ads. I believe possibly our first international champion after 130 plus episodes of this program. That is incredible. We are worldwide right here on Tuesday nights. Reddit says it looks better around mine. Well, you'll get your shot and we'll see.
Are you ready?
Champions now coming out. Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Let's get ready to... Anybody? Nobody. That's fine. That's fine. Anybody out there fans of DX? Batman says, we are ready. Kyra says, Rumble. That's not the word. Come on. That's not what they said. For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching worldwide. Thank you, Lana. Thank you.
You suck it.
Okay, Rated. Rated's got it too. Where is Brett's belt? Is it under his hoodie? It's weird. I think it's under his hoodie. That's incredibly strange. Shawn Michaels, yeah, good pick. The real DX, not the wannabe. D-Generation X proudly brings to you these two. Yes, please re-vote and pick the team you want. This team is known as, yes, part of Annihilation, but they are Mark the End to differentiate voting. So please, if you're voting for them, re-pick now or leave it as Annihilation if you meant Annihilation. Kyra's old entrance is a good entrance. Team Blue Pants. Anybody watch NXT during that good old Blue Pants? Nobody? Boo! That's a really loud boo rated. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. This should be a good contest. Again, this is our match 5. Voting has ended for this one. Oh my! RKO to start things off. Immediate pinfall attempt. Okay. Geez. Everyone trying to rush through this night tonight. What is going on? After redeeming, you have 43 strands. Yikes. I don't know how many I have left, to be honest. The middle team, yes. Lana, you are correct. You did not have to re-pick them. You followed instructions. Better than I can do. This match is moving incredibly fast here. The End now with the twist of fate on Brett. Pinfall attempt. Does he have time? Breaking up the pinfall is rated. My. Then it says 3, ref. Good lord. We're on fast forward tonight. Fatigued. There are so many members of this match already. Everyone clearing the ring. Flying Brett gets most of it, it looked like, rated. I don't know what you ran into. You ran into the air. The Maniac in the ring now rated. Belly to belly. Brett back up with the End. Setting up one of his signatures. The End is down. The Maniac doing work on Rated. Rated fighting back. Clothesline dropping him. Brett waiting for the End to set up this finisher. Gets it. We've seen many matches end with that right there. Will we see this one end? Breaking up the pinfall, knocking the ref down. And Trevor, yes, both are technically Annihilation. But to differentiate them, that's why I mentioned their name as such. Down go Frazier. Speaking of down goes, this is trouble right now for Mark. The Maniac with pinfall hooks the leg. The End getting there just in time. Setting up atomic drop, but gets a variant of that. That was incredible. Damaging the knees. Rated back in the ring. Oh my. Who was Brett fighting there? Elimination rules, I do not believe so. I think first pinfall. Stunner. Mark is down. Super kick. Will he have time to go for a pinfall here, though? That's the great question. The End says nope. Pele. The End now working on Rated. Meanwhile, Adam on the outside and Brett fighting. Former opponents. Him getting the best of him in that title match. last week. From the top, gets raided as he was trying to get back into the ring. That was a very weird move landed. Adam now doing work on Brett. We've seen him beat him before. Will he beat him here again tonight and claim another one of his titles? It is looking very positive as such. Annihilation to reclaim tag team gold here on Tuesday night. 2. No. 2.5. Wow, ready to go flying there on the outside by the Maniac. As Brett's trying to make a comeback here on the inside. And here we go. Incredible move there. A variant of flipping backstab. Brett with a pinfall to retain. No. Mark in trouble there. The Maniac now looking to set up a combination of moves and a finish here. Will he get it? The End and Brett doing work. Rated is still laid out. Adam has laid it out. Elimination rules are in play. So it looks like that was the one I picked. I apologize for not confirming that accurately. I believe I tweaked it because last time it was not, and a few people were upset about that. Another Pele kick. Rated is in trouble here. Brett has been eliminated. So 1/2 of the tag team champions are out. Oh, maybe not. Brett was not eliminated. Who got eliminated in that exchange then? I'm confused. Mark got eliminated. I'm sorry. So Mark eliminated here. So 1/2 of Mark the End. I thought it was as well, Kyra. That's what I saw at the top of my screen there. But no, Mark was eliminated. So right now, the End and Brett doing work on Adam on the inside. On the outside, Rated. Bringing the Maniac back into the ring. Stunner landed on the Maniac. Tears from Batman and chat as the Mark was eliminated. Ruby pulling over our eyes. Yeah, indeed. Power slam. The strength there from Rated on the end. Adam waiting. Don't turn around, Rated. Misses with that big right, though. He had been waiting to land that, and he missed. Oh, man. Splash there. Everyone's going for you, Rated. That's what happens when you run your mouth, I guess. People start to watch and listen and learn. Laid out his Rated pinfall attempt. Will Brett get there in time to save his partner? He does. Split second, but he got there. Saving his partner from an elimination. Almost guaranteeing they would have lost the belts. The End still doing well, holding his own. Kyra says bye-bye, Rated. Too soon to celebrate, though. Rated's still in this. The Maniac setting up a finisher now on the End. Oh my. Pinfall attempt on the end now. The end, mark the end, is completely out. We have a 2v2 tag team match now. Elimination rules still in play. Right now the Maniac is in trouble though. Adam needs to get back in there to save his partner. Kicks out of that one. Awkward exchange. Would you say you had a bad night? Off night indeed. Bloodied is Brett. Out of the ring, Brett goes. Annihilation standing. Adam waiting for Raiden to recover. Raiden back up. Shoulder tackle. Celebrating. You gotta beat the man. Crowd awfully angry about this match. Booing a lot. Now it's Adam's turn to celebrate. Misses the spear through the ropes. Raiden recognizing that one real quick. Tossed into the ring as the Maniac, Brett to follow. Adam back to his feet. Raiden just thinking it's a traditional tag match here, standing on the ropes. Right on the apron there. Brought into the ring. Adam breaking up that pinfall, had his back turned, was missing his partner getting pinned for a second. Raiden, what were you doing? That is a great question. Now, Brett with the confidence, taking a moment to showboat. Oh! Telling everyone in the crowd to suck it was Raiden. The degenerates here. Super kick stopped from Adam. Oh, do not get in that man's way. Setting him up on top. We got a big move planned here. Oh! You see a new trailer drop from Modern Warfare? I saw one. Yeah. Pinfall attempt. Breaks up there. Submission move now on Adam. The referee getting hit by the Maniac. Personally, I just think they need to let Call of Duty die and then going back to Modern Warfare yet again and then rebooting it after they did a remaster already. Like, it's too much. It's too much. Adam now doing work on Brett. I mean, at least it was fine when it had a rotating thing, but rebooting and like continuing the same thing. I mean, they're gasping for air at this point. I know people are liking other, shooter games out there who are doing it better. They're no longer the flagship and the go-to shooter. It's sad, really, because it used to be a great series. Big splash on the apron there. The Maniac in trouble. That had to hurt. Rated, what are you doing? High risk. Oh, God. Crowning his own tag team partner in error. Oh, my. That could have been a major mistake for their match here. Super kick. And look at this, he collapses into a pinfall. Are you serious right now? The Maniac eliminated. Now it is 2-on-1. The Degenerates against the NAW champion, Adam. This is a shit show now. Look at this. Into the armbar. Radius says, I love that finisher. Adam fighting back. He is trying with everything he has. Can he do it? That is a great question. Breaking up that submission hold. But wait. The strength and size of Adam is his advantage here. But can he overcome the numbers game? That is his biggest challenge here. Into the corner. Irish whip across the ring. And a clothesline dropping him. Why was it taking long for us to recur? Yeah, I don't know. Big move there from Adam. Now he has a chance to even the odds.
If Adam wins,
Oh!
on the street,
Rated eliminated. This is a one-on-one match now. Adam against Brett. A rematch from last week. This is interesting. An opportunity to get revenge, but not his belt back. It's Brett. And another chance for Adam to take something from Brett. A lot at stake here between these two. An insult to injury here late in the match. Harris says Adam is way too tired. Oh, brutal move there. This is not looking good for Adam.
A competitor has been eliminated.
The Degenerates reclaim and retain, rather. They hold on to their titles here, and they'll head into Thursday as more opponents await them. Bones his point. The only shooter competes is Battlefield.
Here's your winners, and still the
I mean, as far as traditional, I guess, if you want to say the standard.
Daddy Shark, dude.
Daddy Shark.
and Robert the Punisher Jones.
Who's all in the tag match Thursday? I'd have to look that up. I don't know off the top of my head. I'm still working on having that card booked from Crow. So it's whoever redeems Strands, and then the rest of the card. I don't know off the top of my head. We'll post it ASAP, though, most likely tomorrow for you. It ain't the NAW title. It's true, you still have that. You still have that. So congratulations, and still tag team champions. Best of luck to you on Thursday, that's for sure. Where is Brett? Yeah. He left. He has a tendency of doing that. So. Coming for that belt, Adams is rated. If you can't scroll down, how do you redeem rigged? You should be able to scroll down. Other than that, I don't know. I don't think there's any other way. Tag team match. We have on the right Izzy and Ab against the other team on the left. The Women of Destruction, aka Annihilation. The Women of Annihilation. So get your votes in now. This is exclamation point match 6. So left team, Women of Destruction, aka now Annihilation, or Ab and Izzy. Traditional tag team match. Oh! Sorry about that, Kyra. Jump during the entrance here of Annihilation, not letting them come out. That was unexpected. Ringing the bell. Not wasting any time to get this thing started. Holy cow. I did not expect that to happen. They were trying to get an advantage here, knowing that this was going to be a tough fight for both Ab and Izzy. They did not even make it to the ring. No. They probably will regret that. But hey, knowing you have a tough match ahead, that might be the one shot that they have.
I hate your guts!
Did it.
Thanks, Seth. Thanks for that. Ab now trying to get control of this match again. This is traditional tag, first pinfall or first submission will end this match. Irish whip cutting the ring in half. Of course, NAW Women's Champion Izzy here getting tagged in. Sweeps the leg.
I hate your guts!
Thanks for that. Oh, we have a throwback here. The Coven stare in the corner. They like that. Yeah, I don't know. Do what now? Seth hates my guts, so he's gonna troll me now with blah 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 blah. Into a submission hold there. That's impressive. Fighting out of it though. She's attacking her partner. Tag made. Working together as a solid team. Crossbody from the top. It was a nice submission. Big kick. Dropping Ab. Do a triangle. Oh. Irish whip now off the ropes. Ab trying to get momentum back. Arm drag takedown. Almost like a hip toss there. Couldn't tell from the angle. Big kick. Dropping. Just on the ring. There's no way you're going to get a pinfall that quick.
No man is ever truly good, no man is ever truly evil. I do the things you never couldn't. We will never be equal.
I hate your guts!
Y'all are killing me. Wrenching on the knee and ankle here. Finish it. Women of Destruction, says Batman. Nice leg takedown there. You're catching your breath in the back. Yes. Our main event is next right after this, so don't go anywhere. DNA Championship on the line. Huge match. Brock says, hey Lana, can we talk on Messenger in a few? Brock's up to no good.
Has anyone really been far even has decided to use even go what to do look more like?
What? Yeah, I was saying a bunch of words. Into another submission here. They're trying everything. Again, the MMA boxing specialist is the Women of Destruction team. Look right now. No more scary videos. Insult to injury here being applied by Izzy. Looking to set up a finish. Again, your women's champion here. Lands the DDT into a pinfall. Does she have time though? No. Broken up real quick. Oh my, that forearm strike though. Izzy continuing her aggression. In the corner. Running forearm strike. Makes the hot tag though. I don't know if she got it. From the way I saw it, she did not get the tag. But hey, the referee says it's good. Legal. So we'll go with it. There you go. Another submission here. Oh, misses the knee to the spine. Big slam. Look at the showboating. Look at that. Brock rated and Brett retained. Not us, mate. Yeah, not you guys. Makes the hot tag. Izzy now legal. Nice drop kick. Wear your opponent down, my. When they're much larger than you, you have to wear them down piece by piece. Oh, nasty slam there. Izzy's in trouble. Pinfall attempt. Will this be enough? No, 2 count. Cannot beat the champion that easily. Not without a fight. Fighting back. Knee strikes to the face. Powerbomb into the pin. Ooh, I think her partner broke up that pin on accident. Helping her up not to slam her. That's interesting. See you Thursday, Brock. Makes the tag though. Ab now legal in this match. Nice kick again, continuing to wear down their opponent. Setting up a finish. Will this be enough? Gets the kick. Do you have time to go for the pin though? Referee so slow to get into position, gets knocked down now. Easily a 3 count here. Are you seeing this? 1. Come on. That was easily a 3 count. Referee still down. Submission applied. Rated even confirming in chat there. It was a 3 count.
Die 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 dog gives to Batman.
Well, there you have it. Batman getting a DNA Championship opportunity next week, Tuesday, or even this Sunday. Again, we have not confirmed the matchups yet this Sunday for the pay-per-view of Clash of Champions. But yowie, wowie, Batman's getting the title shot. Thank you for that generous gift, Trevor. Shoulder tackle, Ab in trouble. Oh, misses the return strike there. Mistake was made. Reversal, though. Clothesline out of the ring she goes. High risk move coming up. That was for real. Gift given. So Batman, you might be headed to the pay-per-view this Sunday.
Yowie wowie!
Well, Batman is
And you
not
heard
the
it.
only one getting a title shot soon.
You heard it there. Batman is not the only one. Grand Canyon joining the fun in the DNA title picture. We're about to have some big matches this Sunday. The landscape will change. Those are facts. Fighting through the submission here, though. Still can't put her away. Unreal. Gets the kick. Ab in control. Does she have time now for a pinfall? Has time, but still unable to finish this match. Setting up another. Sunday is Clash of Champions. Yes, this Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Big win for the Sisters. Incredible. Warline wanted to go for the title again. Last attempt was unsuccessful. Well, best of luck to you, Canyon and Batman. Home skill that approves of the victory.
Here are your winners, the Queen, and the one, the icon, Isabella.
Thomas won a vote. Congrats. One-bit donation. Congratulations to the Sisters picking up a big win over the Women of Destruction, Emma and Aaron there. Congrats. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere though, because our main event is about to happen. The DNA Championship on the line in an Extreme Rules match. In a best 2 of 3 falls. The first individual to get 2 will win this match. What happened to all that fun? I don't know, Homeskillet. What happened to it? If you're voting, exclamation point, match 7. Space rated DKA or Bones, aka Jason. Get your votes in now. Jason is your champion headed into this match. This is our main event of the show. So get your votes in now. First individual to get 2 pinfalls in this match will win the championship. And of course, we already have 2 people waiting in line for an opportunity against the winner for this. We're going to bring back the prestige of this belt, and it all started with Bones here getting that belt and wanting to make it famous again. Who's the champion? Bones. And this is, again, for Cody. You love the stipulation. I wanted to bring it back one more time. At least in the short time being. Makes matches a little bit more interesting, I think. Dev, win this title. This is your opportunity, your shot. Seth said it was famous when me and Phoenix had it. Those are facts. This entrance right here, though. Batman did have it for a week. You won it in your very first match. Need to up my entrance for 2K20 thanks to this guy. Yeah. DKA is setting the bar on how to make an entrance on NAW. I can't wait till the new game comes out and see what everyone comes up with. This is what happens when you take your time on things. He is red now. Color change. He's red. It's a popular color. Mine is not flashy, just legendary.
Introducing the challenger from out of this world, weighing in at 272 pounds. The disaster
Read my comments on DVC narration.
Alexander.
No. Sorry. I think the most popular color combination, I ain't mad about this because honestly, like my actual wardrobe in real life is this too, but red and black is pretty popular. But then again, this is the red and black program on Tuesdays, so this might take more time than The Undertaker. No, Undertaker's much longer. Purple and gold is the color combo of champions. I do like that color combination as well. That would cause third-degree burns? Most likely.
I hate your guts!
Thanks. I don't know what happened to the redemption there. I got all messed up. The fight, yeah, definitely a fire hazard. Hey,
And introducing
hopefully I have good
the
insurance.
challenger from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 359 pounds. He is the Internet Champion.
I do during my
And
entrance.
he is one half of the Men's Champions, Robert the Punisher Jones.
Rated here, still
Hey, yo.
tag team champion. Hey yo, hi Rob, thanks for the host. Retaining the championship here, looking to claim a second belt tonight.
Devin for president.
Devin for president. There you have it. To boo people when they come to the ring, great idea. I'll with this idea and with it working, I'm gonna be adding more things. Don't you worry about it. And comics, thank you for that idea. There are other things that I've been tossing around as watching how people are using this stuff and how you guys are in chat. I think promo space now that you actually have a voice rather than a chat thing is going to be really beneficial to the show. So, good idea, comics. Many more things to build off of. Boo rated. Share me, says iRob. Add more text-to-speech voice options. Yeah, definitely.
And introducing the champion from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 320 pounds, he is the men's wrestling champion, Jason.
DNA champion here, Bones, shout out in chat. Hate us because you ain't us is rated. Cody and Randy going back and forth. This is what it's for. This is your main event. DNA Championship on the line here. How bad do you want that belt? How bad does Bones want to retain it? Here we go. And the rules are simple in this one. Get 2 pinfalls or submissions. You become the winner and DNA champion. DKA now going after Bones. Rated here, having none of that. Oh, jumping over him. Incredible. You're going to see some incredible moves from DKA. Not only incredible entrance, but a great moveset as well. He's not going to be afraid to show him a backstab to Rated here. Sad thing about being on NAW is you can't go for the DNA title. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, spitting out blood as he gets beat in the back of his head there from DKA. Lord, that's not how you want to start the match. Rolling out of the ring is Bones. Off the ropes. Incredible move there. Rated in trouble. Blocking the kick. You have no idea what move says. Yeah, I mean, the more time you spend putting into it, usually the better time you get out of it. Bones' first pinfall attempt of this match. Trying to get the advantage as champion here, going 1-up. Again, keep in mind, it doesn't matter who you pin or submit, as long as you get 2 of them in this match. The more you pull out, the more you... Maybe? I mean, I'll go with it. Bones now setting, Rated up on top. Do a trio, whoa, in the corner there. DKA turning his attention to Rated as Bones wisely again rolls out of the ring to recover and rest. DKA ain't having any of that. Well, instead going under the ring, it looks like, for something. He found a chair. Rated taking the chair out of his hands, tossing it down. Smashing him on it now. Pinfall attempt, breaking that up as Bones. Alright, there's a chair as well. Oof. Nasty slam there. Rated going back for the chair, across the back of Bones, tossing it out to ringside. Round and round he goes. DKA landing an incredible tilt-a-whirl on Rated. Bones now continue his aggression on DKA. Methodical with his moveset. Batman wants tables. Still anyone's match. No one has the advantage just yet. As Bones slips away from a super kick. Gets reversed on that one, going for the knee there. Warline wants tables as well. Pinfall attempt from DKA. Breaks up the pin. Devon. Rated now going after DKA. Lands the stunner. Bones is down. DKA is down. Will he have time to pin him though? No. Bones breaking that up. Lands a super kick there. Pinfall now on Bones. 2 count only. Then can you said it, not me. Bones lying there. Old school hardcore, lots of weapons. Yeah, I hope so too. Bat now in the hands of Bones. Decides not to use it, just brings it into the ring. That was strange, but alright. Pinfall attempt here from Rated. No. DKA now with a nice suplex. Bones slow to get up. This is the part of the match where fatigue is starting to set in on people. Oh my! That signature splash of his executed but could not continue momentum as Bones stepped in. 2K19 has set the bar highest it's ever been for 2K. Yeah, I mean 2K19 minus his continued glitches has been a good game. Good game for the channel, for us on Twitch too, so it's this game that really stepped us into the level that we're in right now. So really I owe a lot to this game. Pinfall Bones to go 1 up. No, 2 count on DKA. Rated outside the ring now. Recovering. Nice move there from the champion. Goes for another. Super cards. Emulator. Bones getting the first pinfall of this one. The champion is up 1. All he needs is 1 pin or submission. Yes, this is first to 2 falls or submissions. Bones is up 1. So the champion's advantage. Rated now doing work on DKA. Both of these two need a pinfall or a submission. Now is their opportunity. This is I will try. Oh, breaking up that slam. Bones back in the ring. Meeting that tilt-a-whirl. DKA. Rated says not on my watch. 1 in 6 in voting. Ouch. Recovering on the apron now is DKA. Rated turning his attention to Bones, who was waiting on him. Powerbomb into a pinfall. Will this be enough? DKA breaking that up. Bones now doing a nice famouser there on DKA. Disaster returning it. Bones exiting the ring. DKA pinfall and Rated. 2 count only. Waited too long to pin Rated. Misses that. Rated back to his feet. Puts him to his back. Pinfall attempt now. Rated. Will he go 1 up? 2 count only. Bones getting back into the ring here. On the apron now, just washing. Kick of the midsection and drops him to his back with authority. DKA rolling out of the ring as Bones now starting his striking game unrated. Suplex into a knee strike.
Ha 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 ha.
Oh, 2 count there. I thought for sure that was it. DKA on the outside recovering is rated. Getting work done to him from Bones, the champion. This is bad. Rated down after that. Will Bones have a chance to set up a finisher and a pinfall? Getting interrupted instead by DKA. Down he goes. Champion in trouble now. Rated out cold on his feet. Oh, 2.9. Bones stays alive. Stunner to Bones now. Rated. Trying to make a comeback. To the outside, DKA goes, rated to follow. Back into the ring is rated. Bones and rated now in the ring. On the shoulders, reverses champion. Setting up a submission. Will rated tap? Will this thing be over here? Pinfall attempt now. DKA, you better get back in the ring. 2 count. DKA just watching this match. Clothesline. DKA rolling out of the ring again to recover. Pinfall attempt from Bones. Will this be enough? 2 count again. Another 2 count. Bones cannot finish this match. And Batman says, no ref, that was 3. DKA still not fully recovered on the outside. Bones setting up a finish on the inside to Rated. Rated is in trouble. DKA has only 3 seconds to get into that ring. Breaks up the pinfall. Oh no. DKA now stealing a pinfall attempt. Referee incredibly slow to get into position. DKA goes up 1. Bones, DKA have a pinfall each. First 1 to 2 wins this thing. DKA now has a bat. Oh, to the of Rated. Tossing it out the ringside. Will DKA steal this thing? Are we going to see it here? We're going to see his signature. Gets the splash. Does he have time for the pin? Oh! So close. Bones. Split second breaking up that 3 count. We almost had a new DNA champion in DKA. Bones now in control. Rated out cold. Pinfall attempt. Rated recovers. Down goes Rated now from Bones. Rolling out of the ring. Bones turning his attention back to DKA, which reverses out of it. Goes for the pinfall on Bones now. Will this be enough? New champion? No. 2 count. Wow. Headbutt to Bones. Another pinfall attempt. We're ready to get there in time. 2 count. Did not matter. Rated back in the ring. Setting up a pedigree. DKA down and bloodied. Rated going for a first pinfall win. No. 2 count there. Turning his attention to Bones now. Bloodying Bones. Rolling out of the ring is Bones, rated now. Going back to DKA. Stunner. DKA in trouble. Rated pick up a pinfall. Oh, he still did not. Did he still finish from Legends? I mean, his game has been paying homage to all the legends. If you've been watching his career here, that's what he's been all about. DK reversing it back now. Misses. Up on the shoulders of Rated. Down he goes. Bones back in the ring. Back and forth here. The champion and Rated. DK is back up though. DKA now. Pinfall attempt. And new DNA champion steals it from Bones here as Bones was slow to recover. Pinning Rated for the upset. I don't even call it stealing. It's fact. Small said it best. You're choosing from things.
Yowie wowie!
Here is your winner and new men's wrestling champion, the Disaster, Devin Key Alexander.
So yowie wowie, as we saw it there, Bones redeeming for a DNA Championship title shot. So again, a lot of these redemptions are probably going to get booked this Sunday for the pay-per-view. Stay posted for that one. Here are your winners though: Lana, Bones, Cody Smalls, TCL getting 1,000 strands, 750 to Batman, and 500 for ads. Brock Comics, Rated, and Trevor. So congratulations on those strands. I hope everyone has been enjoying the new strand redemption sound effects. I know I have been. Home Skillet redeeming for an NAW title shot. There you have it. So joining it. So there you go. Home Skillet, is that for you? Who's going to be joining that match on Thursday? Already it's iRob and Cody King. Anyone else joining that one besides Home Skillet here? The tattoo is a little provocative.
I have the balls to say things that nobody else has the balls to say.
Twitch.
Home Skillet now redeeming for the Twitch title. So there you have it, going after that this week as well on Thursday. Shall I wait for more? It will be a Genesis member. Okay. So he's not confirming that he's putting himself in those matches. So we're going to be waiting to see whether it be Rick or other Genesis members. Phil Collins? Maybe Phil Collins. So the Twitch Championship and NEW Championship, it looks like members of Genesis will be a part of that. We just don't know
Like
who yet.
you, I don't waste all these people's time bitching and moaning and bitching 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 and bitching. Are you bitching?
Twitch.
there you have it. Also a tag title opportunity for Genesis. So NEW, Twitch, tag. You got it. So Genesis will be taking over this Thursday. Stay posted for that card announcement.
Like you, I don't waste all these people's time bitching and moaning and bitching 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 and bitching. Are you bitching?
Wolfpack joining the fun for the tag titles yet again. Let's hope we don't fall short, because that was embarrassing. So, but ladies and gentlemen, unless anyone else has anything to say, this has been episode 134 of the Nerd Acumen Wrestling program. We will see you Thursday night for sure, 8:30 p.m. What's up, Brett? Just in time for the end of the show. We'll see you Thursday, Nerd Elite Wrestling, episode 135 for that. And stay posted. We may be doing a pop-up show Wednesday, maybe Friday. You earn strands during those, so when Locke does his shows as well, you earn strands for those. Make sure you check out our shows besides our wrestling program. We have a lot of cool stuff that we'd like to share with you still. But of course, stick with us here. We have so many more episodes of Nerd Acumen Wrestling coming towards you. And this Sunday, the pay-per-view. And of course, October is going to be a big month. You're welcome, Batman. No rematch anymore? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? He says, bet. Move me to NEW. There's a strand redemption for that. Anyways, October is going to be huge for the wrestling program. Stay posted for that. So many things coming your way. Until then, we'll see you next time. And everybody have a wonderful night.